Well, the Colts will be looking to turn things around when they take on Tampa Bay next week after losing to division rival Tennessee today. Brad Brown reports from Lucas Oil Stadium, where costly mistakes caught up to the Colts.
So today's game really felt like it played out kind of like a three-act play. But in the end, the Colts were left with a 31-17 loss and perhaps the end of their playoff contentions. We'll get more to that here in just a couple of minutes. But it started off just great for the Colts today as the defense really set the tone early in this one. A couple of takeaways in the first quarter, fumble recovery, and the first one led to the Jack Doyle touchdown that made it a 7-0 advantage. Another one later got back, and the Colts eventually would work their way toward 5 quarterback sacks in the first half as well. So that added up to a 10-7 lead at halftime. Act 2 would put the Colts in the lead. The opening drive of the third quarter included a couple of big gainers. Zach Pascal, who was over 100 yards all day, helping to move the ball down the field. And Jack Doyle looked good early in the absence of Eric Ebron. A Nyheim Hines touchdown from a yard out had the Colts with a 17-7 advantage. Then the next part of the game really turned into Colts mistakes, adding up to Tennessee points. A Jacoby Brissett interception later in the third quarter eventually led to a Tennessee field goal, and the game would be tied at 17 apiece. In the fourth quarter, the Colts driving down the field, seemingly ready to come and put some points on the board to take the lead, and then it would be the second blocked field goal of the day. Adam Vinatieri's 46-yarder knocked down at the line. Ty Smith would run that one all the way back for a touchdown, and all of a sudden the Colts went from potentially being up to being down 24-17. Another interception on the next possession from Brissett would lead to the dagger of a touchdown from Ryan Tannehill. That 40-yard pass to the end zone made it 31-17, and that would eventually be the final score as Act 3 ended with the Colts looking for more answers here as their record falls to 6-6.
It hurts, especially, got to have a game, and, all the work that you put in practice, have a good game plan, and they come out and we didn't finish. It definitely hurts.
They're a very good defense, first off. They're tough, give you multiple looks, multiple coverages. We couldn't consistently move the ball as well as we would like.
It's just a question of making plays in the fourth quarter, critical third down plays or stops or, not having a negative play that puts you behind the chains. We've made a few critical errors.
The sidebar story in all of this, once again, is going to be the Colts special teams, and 3 misses today. Could the entire special teams unit use some work right now? Yes, that seems to be the case.
Again, I've got my head down. I can't tell you what happens in front of me when that's all going. We'll watch film tomorrow, and I know it's a normal thing that we say, but I'm sure there'll be some corrections.
So now the Colts have lost 4 of their last 5, and with a record of 6-6, the bottom line is this. They're going to need to win their final 4 games to even be in the playoff conversation for a wild card, as they're now in 3rd place in the division. Next up, they travel to Tampa for a game next Sunday against the Buccaneers. At Lucas Oil Stadium, Brad Brown, RTV 6 Sports.